Hello everyone and welcome back. My name's Genesis and let's get into the next part of my next recording session of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So in the last video we did quite a lot of things. We had quite a lot of action as well. We haven't had a great, a long period of time fighting, so we haven't had a long time to get into grasp with fighting. We had the reactor, of course, and we had a little bit of where we met the flower peddler, and we went through the streets and stuff, and we were fighting a few enemies there, but nothing to really kind of megally test us other than the first boss, which is the sentinel, guard sentinel, scorpion guard scorpion. I don't even know what it's called in this game, but yes, until then. We've met, we've had Tifa in our party, we've had, all this other stuff going on, and we've done the part of the game where you're on the mini bike, call it mini bike because I was going to say mini game, the motorbike with Jessie, and we took down Roche, so we'd met Roche, a new character, a third class soldier in the Shinra unit, and we got the extra ending where Jessie got the nice little, cutscene where she got the kiss on the cheek, which is honestly the first ever time I've ever received that achievement. I never got it in any of my playthroughs before. It's a bit of a heads up if you want to try and get that in another playthrough or just for achievement hunting. I recommend trying it on easy or at least on normal. I managed to do it on normal, so I'm standing here with my held up high, holding myself quite well, saying, yeah, did it on normal. But doing it on hard mode, probably not impossible, but of course it's hard. So anyway, we met up with Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge after the infiltration of this little area here. Actually, what was that area? Was it just called an annex, I think? Do I actually know? Whatever it was. Let me see. Can I actually see what the name of it was? Yeah, an annex. Sector 7 -6 annex. So this is where all the fighting took place. We also beat Roche. I spoke through some advice and strategies on taking down Roche. I know that there's a handful of people, whether it's hard mode or normal mode, who can struggle on Roche, especially if you're kind of new to this action style Final Fantasy game. I also give advice and stuff with some troops and soldiers that we fight here, and we also saw Ifrit. We met up with Jessie and Biggs and Wedge in a little alleyway. I think it's around here. And Jessie had slapped Wedge's butt to say, that wasn't a gunshot, it's a bruise. Anyway, we're now escaping from here, and we're now heading back to rendezvousing back at the hideout where Avalanche are held. And this is all taking place kind of behind Barrett's back, if you like. He doesn't know any of this is taking place, but the whole purpose to this was for Jessie to get the weaker blasting agent from the annex, so that her explosion for the reactor won't be as big. But again, going back to where we are in the story, we know that this isn't the case. This is not the case. We know that we actually know what happened in the reactor 1. So anyway, we're going to crack open some chests, or some, I'm going to call them chests, I know I will, but these crates. We did pick up the revived materia, so we do have a brand new materia. I don't know if I equipped it yet. No, I didn't. Heavily recommend that if you're going to do hard mode, that you equip this revived materia ASAP. I also think I mentioned that in the last video as well, but if you're going to be doing a hard mode playthrough after the normal playthrough, get it equipped now, because AP, EXP and levels carry over, and even items carry over until the next playthrough, so it's worth equipping and building that AP, because I believe that later on for your battle intel, you're going to want to master, I think, all types of green materia. I think that's the thing. I guess we'll find out. So anyway, let's continue. Nothing in that one. Sorry for the long intro. It's been a few days since I did my last recording session. Been doing a lot of Final Fantasy VII original speedruns lately.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes? Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure. Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me?
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right? Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No,
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
I'm not your bro. And basically throws him off. I love it. This music's awesome.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
Man, I absolutely love that scene so much. I'll do a little bit more in-depth talk about that in just a second.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jessie and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass by their places anyway.
Sure.
I'm going to try my best to do a little bit of commentary here, but I don't want to sort of interrupt the dialogue here, but again, subtitles are on in case I do. So I really like that scene. I'm a bit of an emotional Final Fantasy fan, and that scene that just plays with them jumping down, and obviously you can hear by the music, the music is exciting, and I don't know, I really kind of feel that I'm in that moments. I feel like I'm really immersed in that cutscene where, we're flying high, we're running high on adrenaline, life is good, and this is the gang that's moving forward, and we are going to make the change, and helping the planet with destroying these reactors. And honestly, generally, with Final Fantasy VII, I would have been happy about it being about the story of blowing up the 8 reactors in Midgar and seeing what story that entails, but obviously Final Fantasy goes in a slightly different direction. But I absolutely just love that scene so much. Also, I genuinely, like, I watch that scene and I kind of get a bit emotional with with the excitement of what they're going through, flying down, parachuting into from the plate from way up there to Sector 7. And I really feel it. And Cloud has a really special moment with Wedge where he does a bit of something that we don't really see from Cloud. A bit of a kind of reassurance and a bit of kind of a pick-me-up and a bit of a compliment from Wedge. Because Wedge actually ran in front of Cloud to get, trapped in the last video and got chained up. And he, like Cloud said, he took one for the team, meaning him. So he's almost like, Cloud's almost putting himself in this position of knowing that he is in this team now, and Wedge took one for him. So hearing those words for Wedge probably meant a lot to him, and as you saw by his reaction, he was like, I did do take one for the team, and I did do well. And Cloud was saying, you did enough. Like, you may feel that you didn't do a lot, but you did enough, and that's what counts. And you did your part. You did your part in participation in the mission. So, and when we look at Wedge in that scene, even though, like, sorry, not the scene, Wedge in that last whole moment where, you know, we're fighting Roche and stuff like that, he actually had kind of a big moment there for the weakling, as I think he's kind of viewed as in this avalanche group. He actually did a lot. Like, he was luring the dogs around. Yes, it was comedy, you know, comedic value for us, but he actually did a lot there as well. And again, you know, he actually played a big part in that. And that whole segment there was mainly about Jessie and seeing her father and sneaking in, grabbing the key card, and then going into the annex, and her getting the blasting agent. And then, of course, we met Roche. But Wedge still had quite a big part to play. And if anyone had a quieter part of that, was Biggs. But again, you know, Wedge being the weakling of the, you know, quote unquote weakling of the group, he actually did quite a lot there. So yeah, really good scene and really good section of the game, and I'd be really happy with seeing more of that in the future. So
You saw it too, right? Over Scrap Boulevard?
I don't think we have anything here, so I'll probably talk to him. Actually, no, I will talk to him now, and I'll explain why I'm talking to him now.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything new. No, he doesn't. We can get another assessment area. Actually, I'm kind of tempted, because as we know with Final Fantasy, they kind of split your characters up quite a fair bit. Let me just check. I might actually do that. I can't sell anything here. Oh man, that sucks. I'm really tempted to get another assessment area. No, it's okay. We're not gonna bother. It's fine. We're gonna be fine.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Cheers, Chadley. Thanks very much, bud.
Come on, you guys. Let's get these numbers up. Keep your hometown safe. Kill a critter today.
And that's annoying as well, is that soldiers don't class as fiends by the looks of it, because we must have killed at least 17 soldiers, or at least 10 in the last mission there. And I guess because they weren't fiends or monsters, quote unquote monsters, it doesn't go towards it, but that's a shame. That is a shame. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on. I should probably write down some points to talk about, because it's not an in-depth guide, but I definitely want to give, you know, some knowledge here.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Yeah. Anyway, let's head on over to Jessie's.
So again, at the very end of this section here, I'm going to talk about what he just said there. I want to talk about a lot of the things because, you know, I want to give you my thoughts on the story and the game and stuff. So, but I'll try and do it in sections where it makes sense.
This is where Jessie lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Alright.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jessie and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
We'll do well to remember that. And if you're curious, we can't open the door.
Guys aren't allowed, remember?
I think that's all he says. Oh, do you only get to try once? I think you can only try once. Yeah, you can. Funny how the game just, I don't know, I just think it's a really well made game.
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the Undercity are allowed to do them. Secret jobs? It's just a rumor, but the pay's supposed to be amazing. Thing is, you can't apply. You have to be selected.
That sounds pretty sketchy, actually.
That's a really, really interesting conversation. Never heard that before. But yeah, allowing you to do jobs from Undercity, which is what we're doing. Paying well, I'm not so sure about that.
Even people from the Undercity.
Interesting. Anyway, they're going to go over the conversation again, so.
It's just a rumor, but
the pay is supposed to be amazing. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you. These little guys are on guard duty today.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work. Aw, I missed you too. Oh, big.
So I'm going to do my best to do a bit of commentary here, so ignore the kind of background dialogue that goes on here, but first thing first we're going to do is go to Jessie's house and get the cutscene there. But before I do, I just want to quickly talk about actually
Gotta collect my pay.
Actually, to be fair, well, I didn't know you actually had to go to Jessie's house, but to be fair, I'll talk about it in just a second then. We'll get this cutscene done first.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are.
The barrier materia.
Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know if this makes any difference in terms of story. I really don't know. So for the sake of the story, I guess we'll put no promises. I feel like not happening just feels like quite an abrupt answer. No promises, kind of like, I don't know, maybe then. But we'll go with that.
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, loosh, black millie, red jelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
And I don't know if you know that there's subtle things that happens in this game, like just literally then as the door shuts, if you listen very closely, I hope it comes through on the recording alright, but you can hear Cloud just go you know, like he's just he just knows Jessie so well. So okay, anyway, so what I was gonna say about Biggs is it's really important what they said about Biggs, because we're gonna see here, but as we learned about Biggs that he's an overthinker. So that's kind of something that we as people, humans, can relate to. I'm a bit of an overthinker myself. I can be my own worst critic at times, but just look at him. Look, you can actually just see by his mannerism that he's just overthinking the mission, and let's have a chat with him and find out what he's thinking about.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Survived the jump? How's Wedge?
He's fine.
Well, that's good to hear. Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning? I should go and see if she needs any...
Biggs.
Huh? Sorry. Our chute was blown pretty far off course. It felt like a bad omen or something. So...
Get some rest. You need it.
Roger.
Night.
Night. And thanks, really.
Yeah, so a really interesting thing about Biggs there that we learned, and we obviously never get to learn this kind of thing from the the dialogue in the original Final Fantasy VII. So it's just really nice to get this extra bonus kind of material, if you like, from the remake, and there's going to be plenty more where that comes from, I'm sure. I do believe what is next is, I think they want us to go to our room now. As a quick heads up, without me spoiling too far ahead, do be sure to make any purchases you want now, So I might actually do that in here real quick. Wait, no, not the shop. It's the weapon shop I want to go to. Sorry.
Well, if it ain't the new merc in town, here's a burger.
And I don't want to spoil too far ahead, but obviously there's going to be events going, and we're going on the... Well, God knows what Cloud's doing, but we're meant to be going on the next mission, of course, but apparently we're not needed, Barrett says, so... Let's go to the shop a minute.
Merc, what are you in the market
So this guy's changed his tune heavily since we met him before. I was thinking about getting... we've got accessories. I was thinking about getting another... I was hoping to get a star bracelet, but let me just go to sell. Can I sell anything here? Still got quite a lot of potions. Got high potions. Quite a lot of Phoenix Downs. Grenades. I'll probably sell a chunk of grenades. I need 600 though. Oh, which is annoying, which is exactly nearly enough all my grenades. Let me think here. So what I'm gonna sell a chunk of grenades because I don't really use them. Although I kind of want to try just for the novelty of using them. So I'll sell them all but one. We will pick up more, I'm sure. And I'm gonna buy myself a... Oh, sorry, we're under selling. My God. I'm gonna buy myself another star bracelet. I'm only buying a star bracelet because it's got 2 slots. It's less stats than what Cloud has because he's got the... what's the word I'm looking for? The... bonus DLC stuff. If you qualify for any of the DLC stuff, just be sure to click here. I'm sure there's codes to input on the PlayStation Store. But yeah, get all this stuff and just input it whenever you're ready. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I thought that said 4 out of 4 then. So we're on 7 out of 15. Halfway there. And I think that's pretty much us done for the night. We've got a whopping 51 gil to our name.
Come on, you guys.
Not too worried. And just out of curiosity here, I think 20 is the next goal. Let me just check something. Yeah, 20 for a pair of revival earrings. Let me see if I can go and kill 3 enemies. I don't think I can because it's nighttime now. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. And we landed here, right? I think we might be able to, but let's just test this because if I can get a pair of revival earrings, you never know, they might just come in handy. Oh, I can. Perfect. Awesome. Let's go. That's annoying. I can't do anything. We're feasted on.
It's over. Enough.
So there's 3 enemies, was it? I'm not gonna heal, it's fine. Let's kill the were-rats.
Piece of cake.
Alright, so there we are. We should be on 23 now, if I'm not mistaken. 22, 23. I was about to say, I can't really see where I'm going because it's quite dark. Oh, some chests here. No Moogle medal. The Moogle medals will come into play much later, so don't worry about them yet. But do be sure to crack open crates, as there is some think we can exchange Moogle medals for much later. So, I don't know if I'll see them in part 2 though. Maybe we will. I don't know. So we can get a pair of revival earrings. If you want to go back and farm these enemies, you can do and get the orb of HP up. You are going to have to slay until 50 enemies, but it's no big deal. We'll get some
You,
later.
sir, have done an amazing job cleaning up the slums and saving lives. Thank you. This town's gotten so much more lively lately. And it all started with you. You're an inspiration.
There we go, got the revival earrings. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to just farm them for 50 kills. It literally will take me 10 minutes, but I'm going to leave it, it's fine. But revival earrings, they, like I said, they destroy or they break upon use. So when you die in a fight, you'll be revived, but that's it. And then at that point, you're wearing nothing. So I kind of don't like it, but for the sake of it, you know, maybe I can sell them. I don't know. Let me see if, just out of curiosity, if I can sell them and how much they go for. Because this might be another gil thing for you guys if you need a bit of extra gil.
Hey there, bud. Holler if you need anything.
Accessories. You can. 250 gil, so nothing great, nothing too, you know, too flash. We've got plenty of stuff here, which is nice. Rouses 1 from stupor. Adrenaline. Don't remember what that does. I feel like that might bring me back awake rather than be asleep, I think. Yeah, we haven't got a great deal we can sell here. I'm obviously not going to sell, like, Phoenix Downs or anything like that. But, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, if you want a free extra 250 gil, I suppose you could do that if you wanted to. But, honestly, probably just worth keeping. Because I'm sure you'll find a challenging boss that you will die on, so... But anyway, let's get back to... Oh, Tifa's room.
She's probably asleep.
Damn it. Let's get back to bed then. Let's sleep. Dude, this music, so good. Alright, let's sleep until tomorrow. We can rest. So the difference is you can rest now and then go off and farm those enemies we have. You know, we just killed a minute ago. Or you can obviously say not now, or you can sleep until tomorrow, which proceeds on with the story. So let's go with proceeding on with the story.
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
if you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
So we can see the character development of Cloud changing, becoming more caring and things like that, so this is good to see. But hang on a minute, what is this?
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly!
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Holy how many of them are there? Oh my
We
God.
were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jessie are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Brand new soundtrack playing. You didn't hear this in the original.
Ready?
So these things again.
Let's head for the barn.
Okay, let's go. Ha! I don't think it's working.
So let's take these down. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stack up on Tifa's unbridled strength here a little bit. And try to take these guys down. Oh, I mean, look how strong Tifa is. So this is your really good, like, your really best moment to start getting used to using Tifa a little bit.
I got this.
Tifa needs to cure. Remember, you've got the chakra ability, which doesn't cost any MP.
Keep it together.
So, if I want to heal here, for example. So here's chakra. If you watch Tifa's HP, because you won't see numbers here, but
Gotta be slow.
there you go. We recovered a little bit of HP.
Here we go. That's right. There's no end to this.
I got this.
Oops.
Shit.
Limit and beyond. Go!
Oh my god, dude, she's so good. And remember, I want Cloud to assess.
Finish him off.
Too bad.
Whew, I almost forgot to assess then, so let's have a read what it says. So he's got 32 HP left. We got that closely there, but so it says unable to read. Physical attacks only have a slight effect on their stagger gauge, so use magic attacks to fill it rapidly. It doesn't say how much XP, AP, gil, anything like that we have. It's got immunities to, holy moly, a lot of things. So one of the complaints I've heard about this game is a lot of people don't know what the immunities are. So I obviously know that it's poison, sleep, you know, silence and all these kind of things. But if you want to press L1 here, it will literally give you the abbreviations there in case you are stuck with not knowing what is what. So that really far right inside one, that is Berserk. So obviously they're immune to Berserk. I think the other one, yeah, is slow. So we know it's going to be against sleep, silence, and poison. But it doesn't say that they're immune to stop. So that's quite interesting. Or instant death even. So interesting to see that. So pretty cool. And it tells me how many I've even beat. So I've actually defeated 5 of these now.
No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first. I can tell you they're not invincible.
More of them? We're running out of time.
Another way?
Yeah, over here.